Hi, and welcome to Happy Fisherman Adventures.
I hope, I dream, I wish to catch a big fish, and I do it when I can. I'm a happy fisherman, and I do it when I can. I'm a happy fisherman.
In today's episode, we are going to show you our adventure with Jake and Hannah from Geelong Marine World, and later on in the show we are going to show a short clip from the Leopold Angling Club snapper competition.
Yeah, fishing competition that just passed, I suppose. And we were impressed how many women are getting involved in fishing. It was so nice to see so many kids involved as well. All this and all the kind of all the ages it was. But first we're going to talk and we're going to show you a clip, obviously, with Jake and Hannah. We went out from Port Ellington. We got some squid. Then we went trying for some snapper. We got lots of pinkies, and it was good to see them so excited, catching, fish after fish. And on light gear, pinkies are just awesome.
Enjoy the first video. It's Saturday, 12th of November, and we left Werribee just after lunchtime to go to Port Ellington Harbour and pick up Jake and Hannah. It was a bit bumpy as we were copying waves from the side, but we still managed to do 40 kilometers per hour. In about 20 minutes, we were at our meeting point and we were ready to go fishing. Along us were Michael and Emma in the stubby craft. As usual, Chiquita gets lots of attention. First destination was our squid grounds at Port Ellington, and before you know, Jake was on. He was using the Shimano Clinch rattle jig in banana color, and that jig lately has been doing lots of damage. On the other side, Hannah had a squid on a solid black Yamashita jig, but somehow this one was caught just on a single candle, which managed to break off, and we lost this one. Anyway, we didn't care much as we had few already and this mission was completed. We were on our way to the old channel. As we got there, Hannah was on a small pinky. That put a smile on her face, and I can tell you, definitely it's great fun to catch them on a small rod. We put this one back, and before you know, she had another one. On the other side of the boat, we set up Jake with a heavier gear, but still only small pinkies were coming up. As you can see, they were coming left, right and center, but so far no keepers at all. Most of them were legal size, but we really wanted them to be over 30 centimeters as there is not much meat when they're that small. And I can tell you they were hungry, as they didn't care if it was pilchard, squid, silver whiting or yakka. They took it all. At the same time, we didn't really care, as both Jake and Hannah had lots of fun catching these little buggers. In between all this, we managed couple over 30 centimeters, and that was enough for them to have a nice fresh baby snapper on the barbecue. Lots of boats around us, but no big fish to be caught. In the next video, we are continuing with our adventure with Jake and Hannah, and Jake actually managed to hook up a really big fish that
on the smallest rod. The lightest rod we had, 8-pound line. It was just peeling line like crazy. Jake actually handled it really good, but this thing managed to go under the anchor and obviously cut the brine, and that was the end of it.
Let's watch the next video. A few hours later, regardless of the tide, the action continued. It was a non-stop catch and release. Sometimes a double, sometimes a triple, and in between, few flatheads. Saying that, Hannah managed a nice King George whiting as well, but somehow we weren't ready, so we don't have that one on camera. Then, what do you know? The smallest rod loaded with silver whiting took off. This was big, but Jake was handling it properly. TB moved everything out of the way and the game was on. It was giving us few knocks and it was pulling line like no tomorrow. Jake managed to retrieve some back, but then it took off again. Since there was only an 8-pound braid on the reel, we couldn't tighten the drag anymore. The fish started going under the boat, and that was a bad sign. Jake called it. It's rubbing against the anchor chain, and that was it.
It's going for the anchor.
The line got fried, and this one managed to get away. Jake was a bit disappointed, but there was nothing he could have done in this situation. When you have 20 or 30-pound braid, you're in control. But with 8-pound braid, it's a completely different story. Again, that's fishing. In meantime, we spent another half an hour of catch and release, and it was time to go home. Then Jake made a nice dinner and sent us some pictures. Happy faces, happy people, and another great adventure with friends. The next video is all about the Leopold Angling Club competition and presentation day.
Very well organized event, great
Really.
prices, lots of sponsors, and again, it was magic to see women and kids get involved. All these, it's just unbelievable. I actually got a phone call from Ray Aguilina asking us to be special guests and do some speech and some presentation, which I agreed to. Then that phone call followed with my friend David, who actually is member over there, and he was one of the sponsors over there. And he actually got away with, I let him go. I wanted to bring him on the stage, but he asked me, oh, please don't, okay, because I wanted to share the story how me and David met. But we'll leave that story for next time, I suppose. But the event was really, really well organized. And let's watch just a bit of it, I suppose.
Do it when I can. I'm a happy fisherman, and I do it when I can. I'm a happy fisherman. Thank you. Well, the snapper season started. The competition, obviously, it's running hot. We heard it's one of your members actually got a 9.7 kilos, so congratulations to him. But first thing first, it was actually impressive yesterday to see how many women are actually on the water. And it's not, people start taking their pets as well, like this little bugger here, Chiquita. Yeah, here we go. So that's the little bugger, she's coming with us all the time, and yeah, she's happy and makes us happy, and that's all about. There is a funny story Mima can tell you actually how we actually got Mima onto fishing.
It was approximately 13 years ago. TV took me fishing for the first time, and I thought, like, okay, I'll give it a go. It was great. We went to Black Rock, and he took me fishing for pinkies. From my memory, yes, it was pinkies. I started catching one after another, having lots of fun, got really busy, and from that day on, that was it for me.
Saying that, Mima now catches more fish than me.
It's been like that for a long time.
We went to Portland this year, well, Port Fairy actually,
Port Fairy.
and Mima actually landed a 50-kilo tuna.
Yay!
So
And I had sore arms for 3 days after that.
at the same time, through fishing, we met a lot of people. You guys seen Will before, you've seen Michael, you've seen Emma, you've seen Jai. We actually meet all these people through fishing, and we become really good friends.
Yeah.
And we do share a lot of...
And David.
And yeah, David's coming
Waving
up.
at you.
David's coming up here to talk, so
And he's coming to
leave
work
David
with us.
alone for a second. We're gonna get him. So yeah, it's a lot of memories built with people that we never knew before, and actually we become really good friends. This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to actually put people together. If you guys cooperate and feel like a big family, believe me, you're gonna feel much better. When you give someone something, you feel way better in your heart than just take it. I always say, take your kids, take your grandparents, take your missus, take your good friends out there, have some quality time. You actually make beautiful memories.
Enjoy life a little bit.
Yeah, we took Mima's dad, and Mima can tell how happy he was.
Oh, he had the biggest smile on his face. The last time I saw him, I believe, was 30 years ago that he smiled like that. he was catching them one after another, and it was like, wow, look at me.
Catching back in Europe, catching carp, catching, pike, it was a challenge. It wasn't like you just go and you do it. It was a challenge. But if I did catch one, you couldn't wait to go back to your village and say, hey, there is fish there. And everybody would go and fish. And so we always shared this, and we would go camp there, have barbecues, open fire overnight, and everybody was happy. So that's actually just the idea of having fishermen.
So, without further ado, can we please have Cooper Ricker? So Cooper Ricker has won the juniors division with a fish of 65 centimetres. That's nose to fork. So Nick from Aquatech Marine has stepped up this year and done a fantastic job. So Nick, so Chase, well done Chase, good fish. 64 centimetres, that's a great fish, so well done. That's it. Thank you very much for supporting our kids. Yeah, he just wants to grow the kids, get the kids involved, get them out there catching. As the Happy Fisherman says, doesn't matter. It's about having a really good day out there in the water and enjoying the sport. It's not about catching the biggest fish or the most fish or anything else like that. If you're catching a fish, then you're having a bit of fun as a family. So this is a prize worth $3,455. It's a Motor Guide XI5 wireless salt guide trolling motor that'll be able to fit to that Whitley, and he'll be out there. No need to get the anchor up and down and up and down and up and down anymore. He'll be sitting there. So well done, Steve. I know you fish hard and you put a lot of effort into it. So an 80 centimetre fish is fantastic. So well done. Okay. He wants the microphone.
I was told I'd say a few words. Firstly, there are a lot better snapper fishermen than I am today. And fortunately, the Bay God smiled on me yesterday, so I've got the fish of a lifetime. So I'm really smiling about that. Secondly, I wouldn't got on the spot for a person, my next door neighbour Russell's son. I got him to skip in my boat for the first time, and he found the fish. So thank you to him, and a thank you to Portside Marine again for the generous sponsor. And as was said before, without the sponsors, it makes the competitions worthwhile, and it's great to be here. So, see what happens next year, but I'm really pleased, and thank you all.
Thanks, Steve. That's fantastic. And so once again, we'll actually give him his trophy. Steve, come back here. You need to have your trophy. Thanks to Victory Trophies. Michelle and Anthony, we'll come back over here quickly. Get a photo with the. There we go. So well done, Bronwyn. Congratulations. I got a bit of. Being the only one, you get a bounty of lots of stuff thrown your way. So there you go. So thanks to Portside Marine, the first prize is the Lowrance Fish Hunter ID, which I think you can float beside your boat and you'll be able to run effectively a sounder. We've got a Hobie life jacket, brought to us by AWS, a hat to keep yourself safe in the sun, as well as a Worth beanie, which is actually women in fishing. And the women in recreational fishing, they're huge supporters of ours. We've actually got a competition next year in April, where we're running that in conjunction with the women in fishing. So thank you very much and congratulations, Bronwyn. Bronwyn's really keen, gets out there in a kayak and does really well all the time. So we love to see that in fishing. It is Kathy Ricker, and the Ricker family have cleaned up. So Kathy Ricker with a 60 centimetre snapper. So well done, Kathy. You win the opal, thanks to Bill Bennett. Beautiful, and a Worth hat. Thank you very much. Evie, Ben's daughter, Kay. So there you go. There you go, Evie. There's 4 tickets to Adventure Park for the summer and a hat. So number 91. So Amy, go to the adult page. Ray Robertson. Woohoo! So Ray, congratulations. Well done. Like Lou Richards on the World of Sport years ago. Remember we said you got the ham and you got the whatever else? So here we go. We've got the Regiment rod. Got the Pen Slammer reel. Mate, that's fantastic. They're the best. The Mercury hat. Mercury beanie in case you're fishing in the cold. We've got a Former Sign a fishing shirt, and Former Sign, by the way, are sporters as well. They did the brag mats that you would have seen, as well as they've done some U-Deck fish measuring devices that we're going to hand out, as well as a Mercury bag for your bounty. So thank you very much for that. We've got a photo. We'll get a photo over here. Chicky. Would you like one of those hats for Tibby as well, Rita? Because like you've got to protect your skin.
Tibby made baby shark out there for us.
Yes. When is it your turn? Must be soon. Got to be soon. So they try hard. So well done. Good stuff, guys. Thank you very much. All right, everyone. That's it for the prize.
So yeah, but thanks to everyone once again. Hope you've had a great weekend, and hope there's a bend in your rod and a tight line for you. So thank you very much. Bye bye.
Before we go, I would like to say a big thank you to all of you guys that bought our t-shirts, and everybody that support us through our journey, I suppose. And we still got some t-shirts at Mick Hooked On Bite and Tackle in Hoppers, and we got them at Geelong Marine World. We got them online on our website, www.happyfisherman.com.au. So big thank you to you guys.
And thank you for watching. We will see you next time.
I hope, I dream, I wish to catch a big fish, and I do it when I can. I'm a happy fisherman, and I do